What is up, my dudes? How's everybody doing? Guys, we have Squid with us tonight. What's up,
Hey,
Squid?
not
How
much. How
are
are
you?
you?
I'm I'm good. Is this the first time you've ever been on a stream, or have you done streams before?
Never been on a stream. I'm a stream
Oh
virgin.
oh my god, I get to pop the cherry.
Yep.
I'm so excited about that.
Oh,
I
maybe I
I
shouldn't have said that. The chat will eat me alive.
it's we all have to start, we have to just jump in, dive in head first. It'll blow over in a couple weeks and somebody else will do or say something, and that's the best part because you can say
What?
stupid shit. And
Just like just like baby squid modding Megan's channel for a day?
oh my god, that was hilarious. So when that happened, right, I'm watching the chat and I just see you start deleting people's comments. I'm like, what are they saying? And as us mods, we can go and see what you deleted. I'm like, these aren't even bad. What is going on? And then you just straight up who was it? Like Daily Quick Bites or something?
I don't know. I don't know who it was, but I think it was Lois. It was Lois Thomas.
Oh, yes.
She was like, "What did I do?" I'm like, I didn't know what the heck she was talking about. So I had to go back and look because she will, if I'm on my phone and trying to mod, it's never good because
Yeah.
she will steal my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I even have to put my computer on like a shelf because she starts to just.
Oh, she is gonna make such a good mod one day.
I mean, at least she doesn't sleep mod.
That's true, Jeff, wherever you are. But
Legal vices.
how's everybody? We already got a $2 super chat. Unhung Hero, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Look at Squid getting into the YouTube game. Oh, hell yeah.
Only for Flux.
Oh,
Only for you.
yes, you're gonna come back, right? Well, I don't know. You might think I'm too weird and
You're too weird. Have you met me?
see, oh my god, I love you so much. I'm like, we in chat, we talk so much. I'm like, man, I gotta meet this chick. Like, she is hilarious, and I gotta just see what you're about because I'm
Yeah.
like, I
You
want to.
caught me on wash day.
Oh hell yeah, it looks awesome.
It only lasts like this till about the beginning of April. Once that humidity kicks in down here,
Oh,
it doesn't work.
oh yeah, that's here in Maryland, the humidity is horrible. And that's why I first started braiding because I'm like, I can't deal with it. It just it's even frizzy now in braids. How does it frizz in braids?
I've been using Megan's like curly girl method
Yeah.
and
Has it
her,
been
and I
working?
have, yes, but I'm so new that it's like one day it turns out great and the next day it's like finger light socket. So for here, I was like, I have to straighten it because I don't know what it's going to turn out like.
It looks good.
Thank you. I
But
put effort into it today.
say that again.
I put effort into it today.
I feel so special. You put effort into it for me. But we got let's see, paralegal in the house. Paralegal Liz, what's up, paralegal Liz? We got Bad Duck in the house. He says, "Hey, Squid." Let's see. Man, y'all were chatting. I was a little late. Uh, let's see. We got Moxie Dame in the house. What's up, Jess? How's it going? Um, let's see. Uncle Buck in the house. What's up, Uncle Buck? Bobby Bologna. He didn't just sleep mod. He did it with his butt. Okay, Bobby Bologna. AP says, "What's wrong with sleep modding? What are we trying to say?" AP, someone else has sleep modded before, and I don't want to just say it was AP. But somebody else has definitely sleep modded before. We got Tammy F in the house. Oh, that's revamped is Tommy. Tommy. Wow. Tammy. I should have brought some water up here. Tammy Fayette. Is that how you say your last Fayette? Fayette. Member for 5 months. Thank you so much, Tammy F. I really appreciate. Hi, 5 months. Woo! Happy wash day. Right? I have wash day tomorrow, so I am excited about that because after you wash it, it does just feel so nice.
Yeah, for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, and then it dries and you're like, "Oh my god."
I'm like, I want to cut it short, and then I'm like, I hate short hair. I can't do
Right?
short hair.
Is your hair, like, thick too, like, really thick?
Yeah, you can thank my for that one, and I'll
Right?
probably get some messages after this of like, you threw me under the bus or something like that.
Yeah, it's like and that's you can't touch your hair when you have thick curly hair because as soon as you cut it short, it's just like afro.
It's like, ugh. Yeah, I'm sorry guys for the hair talk. I had to get it out of the way.
Oh, hair talk is great though. I need to learn how to French braid because right now I can only do like the half braids.
I can't even do that. So
It's so hard. I don't even like it's taken me so long. Like I still don't even do my braids perfect. Like you can tell they're a little like messed up every once in a while. I'm like, oops.
if I can't see it, I can't braid it.
Oh yeah, no. And like when you're French braiding, you have to be like braiding this way. And they're like, don't put your arms up, put your arms down, but get your hands up here, but keep your arms down so they don't get tired. And I'm like, how do I do this?
I have to figure it out soon because baby squid has the same hair I do.
Oh yeah, you have to braid her hair and stuff. See, don't do what my mom did. My mom just literally let me cut it all off, and that's
Yeah,
good.
I cried when my mom used to brush it and braid it, and
Yeah.
she cut it short because I complained. And it was like, here's your lesson.
Oh, see, no, I loved it. I was like, all off. And it was like, it just stood up like this. And I was like, yeah, no hair. I don't have to brush it. Blah.
I'm the one who also drinks water out of a wine glass.
Hey, you got to stay classy, man.
Well, there's a story to this cup.
Ooh, do tell.
So, well, okay, so Mr. Squid works in aviation. He was Navy too. But
By the way, former Navy, also veteran. Hell yeah, guys. She's awesome.
thank you. I try. So, most of the people he works with are men. And when there is a woman, they're very few and far between.
Mhm.
So, one of the girls got a few of the inspectors this cup. And
Nice.
at first I was like, she gave you a wine glass? Like, I was a little off put. And then I thought about it. I was like, what do you get for the girls? Wine glass.
Yeah,
I told Mr. Squid, I was like, she now thinks of you as one of the girls. Congratulations.
that is awesome.
It's
That
just
is
thanks for
hilarious.
being awesome.
Right? I mean, and that's totally true. I'm like, what? Like the ladies in the office, and I'm like, yeah, I would just get them for the dudes too. That is awesome.
I was like, she thinks of you as one of the girls. Congratulations. Like, I'm no
Right?
longer off put. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's a good one. Moxie Dame FK. What's FKA? Formerly known as. Okay, formerly known as Waifu Kron. I was like, my brain went to AFK, which is like away from keyboard and gamer talk. And
I had no idea what that meant.
I just I'm assuming that's formerly known as. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. It does it come up as oh it is. So it's for whatever reason in StreamYard, it gives me the cat with the heart eyes, but then it doesn't give me the other two, which is a heart and then another emoji that I cannot see. But thank you so much, Jess. Um yeah, Brady Bunch fro. That was a couple weeks ago. A photo got leaked of me from when I was 14. And
Leaked.
leaks. And oh god, it's bad. It's like my hair this big. Uh
I don't even remember what I looked like at 14.
it's this one picture I keep just as a reminder to never go back to. I'm like, I always have to keep this picture around just so I know never again will I ever cut my hair because That is what that is. And we
And
can never go back to that.
I don't think I've ever asked you how old you are.
I am 32. I had to think about that for a second. I am 32. This year I will be 33.
I am 38. I had to think about it too.
Nice. Right?
Yeah, I'm 38.
I feel like after your 30s, it's just kind of like, I'm in my 30s. Who cares? Like, that's where I'm at. So I'm like, wait, when people ask, I have to be like, okay, wait. Yeah.
I never could understand why people couldn't remember how old they are. I'm
Right?
there.
Yeah. I hit there at 32, I think, was that age where I'm like, I understand. Everything, you wake up and everything hurts and you don't remember anything.
You call those sleep injuries.
Oh, God, I think it was 2 weeks ago. Like, I had washed my hair and I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it down to sleep because, like, why not? Like, I'm just gonna leave my hair down. What could go wrong?
What could go right?
Yeah, nothing that night. I woke up and I don't know if I was like asleep on my hair and it like I could not move my head to the left for like 4 days. And I was like, I just slept. I slept and I can't move my neck for 4 days. It's tragic.
I sleep with my hair in a bonnet, so my hair is always up and away from my neck. So
Oh, I really need to get a bonnet. I
I
really
will
need.
I will send you a link from where I
Yeah,
got it from. Once I started wearing it, no more matting, not a lot of frizz.
really.
It was like, holy crap, why didn't I do this earlier?
See, the frizz is what I want to cut down on, and I know that if I like have something on, it'll cut down on the frizz. I just don't have anything to wear to bed. But I really need a bonnet cuz I mean Nick has a bonnet now. Why don't
I
I have
know.
a bonnet?
So speaking of that, mine's right here.
Yes. Oh
Yep.
my god. And it's
I don't look quite as good as he does. I look like a mess, but it works. And the only person who sees me is Mr. Squid, so it doesn't matter.
right? It's like yeah, they don't care. But that is awesome. And that is that the satin that's a satin one
Yeah.
cuz that's what
It
like
ties in the front and it's
oh, I bet it looks so cute though.
not so much.
uh
If I had something stronger to drink than water, I would put that on, but like
See, and I'm debating taking I still have whiskey up here and I'm like, I don't have anything to drink. Maybe I should just start sipping the whiskey, but I'm like, oh, that's probably not a good idea. But
I
if
tried
I
the other day and I was like, oh, now I know why I don't drink anymore.
see, and that's for the longest time I didn't drink. Like I would only drink special occasions or like whatever. But recently, since I met Jeff, I started drinking again. No, I'm just kidding. But really, no, I started drinking whiskeys, and I found that I actually do like whiskeys a little bit. I like whiskeys more for like for. I used to drink vodka, like just straight up vodka all the time. You know, I'm Polish.
Nope.
That's what we do.
I'm
Um,
Czech. We're practically neighbors.
hey, we're like cousins. That's I got to go to a bunch of those countries when I was deployed to Europe. And I think we went to through like it was like 9 or 10 different countries, and I'm pretty sure we got to go through the Czech Republic while we were driving from Romania to Poland. But yeah, they're all those countries in there are so tight and close together. It's like awesome. We definitely could be cousins.
Definitely.
um let's see. uh Jonah Krylo said it's hard to remember how old you are. It changes every year. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as you get used to being like, yeah, I'm 31, I'm 31. It's, oh, wait, now you're 32 because you just turned 30. And then you have to remember that you're 32 for that whole year. And you finally remember that you're 32. It's like when the year changes every year.
So I just got a text from my dad. I really wish he was in chat because he would be hilarious. He goes, age, that's how you can't remember. That's why you can't remember how old you are. Like, just
That's
remember,
fair.
Dad, you're older than me.
Fair. Oh my god. That's yeah, see, and I don't remember who I was telling the other day, but I'm like, you know, when you're little and you're like, "Oh, I just wanna be a grown up. I just wanna be a grown up." And they're like, "No, because then, like, taxes and responsibility." And I'm like, "Nobody tells you about the pain. They never warn you about the pain." Like, "No, don't grow up because then you wake up and you can't move your neck, and all you did was sleep. That's all you did." Oh, man. Zach says, "Don't let Squid talk you into her cult." You have a cult? Is there a cult of Squid? Oh, we lost you. We hold on a second. We lost Squid. Just can't hear ya. Uh, let's see. I just noticed Flex. Oh, you noticed my what do you mean you noticed my headphones? Still have nothing. Do you want to try and leave and come back? That might work. Oh wait, I heard some for a second. No, no, it's still gone. If you need to jump out and come back, that might work. Oh, hey, she's gone. Let's see if she comes. Hopefully she comes back and that wasn't just a ploy to get out of talking to me. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. I gotta hear about this cult. You just noticed my headphones? Oh, private chat. No, I couldn't hear you. uh oh, and she's back. Can we hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Weird. It's got to be
You
a
know,
StreamYard thing.
it's StreamYard is weird, technology is weird, and it's the government. Yep.
I'm with you. Like, I was military, and the more and more, the older I get, the less I like them. It's like,
Yep.
leave me alone.
Right? Like this why am I paying all of this stuff to like please just leave me alone and let me live my life? What are you doing for
Exactly.
me exactly?
I don't need your help. Just,
Mhm.
just leave me be.
Right? Like we don't need you to coddle us and walk us through life and like no thank you.
Nope.
But yes, I did get new headphones. I got ones that wrap over the ear because like I had the big ones, but wearing them over ear when you have glasses, it hurts. So I had to get new ones and then I ended up getting I mean they're not like special. I just got them off of Amazon.
I need to be sponsored, but they don't sponsor me. Nobody sponsors
Oh,
me. They're the
yes.
best. I love them.
I can't get my Raycons to work with my PC. Like the sound cuts in and out like they're almost not connecting properly.
I have a Mac, so I wouldn't know
Oh,
what to do to help you with that.
you bougie with your Apple
Not
stuff.
really. My first computer was an Apple IIc in 1988. It's literally all I've known.
Oh, that is kind of awesome though.
I don't know anything different. It's
That's fair. That's a fair point.
so
I
I'm not in the Apple like cult as people like to put it. I just don't.
so what cult do you have a cult?
CrossFit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you a CrossFit cultist?
Yes.
Oh
That's
my
what Zach keeps in every chat.
See, but I don't okay, typically, there are 2 type like, CrossFit kinda has a certain if you're in CrossFit, people know you're in CrossFit because it's like but you're not like a normal CrossFitter because you've never even mentioned CrossFit to me. I've
It's
never
because
even known that.
but that's where I work now too. So like I work
Oh,
the front desk at my gym. So like it's
nice.
kind of all I do. Like it's my adult human interaction.
Nice. I need to do this is my human adult interaction, which is still it's not even in person, so it's like,
But But it's better than nothing. At least you can see your face. Usually I'm just behind a keyboard and no one can see this
That's
type
fair.
of hot mess.
And we can hear you too, which hearing and seeing is always better than being just behind the keyboard.
Yeah, on locals, people have seen my face before, and I've called in with Megan Fox before, but like
Nice.
that's a little different than this.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just yeah, especially because like the face and like it tends to be a little like nerve-wracking sometimes. But you
Talking to you though, like it's like talking to somebody I've known for years. So it's
right?
plus
See, I love that. I'm so happy that because that's always what I want to be able to do with people, you know?
I just don't think that I could talk to a camera by myself.
It's difficult. It's why I do like having people on. It's easier when I'm like doing video games because I'm like interacting and kind of explaining something. But like, yeah, how there one person in particular comes to mind, Asmongold. Like sometimes he does reviews, but a lot of times he's just kind of like talking. And that for like hours. And I'm like, I don't know how you just talk by yourself for hours.
I feel like I talk by myself, but like that's because like I talk to my daughter, like she can talk to me back and she
Yeah.
can't really right now. It's all
It's like she tries.
surprise. So I have conversations with myself, but like,
But kind of. I mean, when you have a conversation with yourself, at least you're never going to get a stupid answer.
not necessarily true.
Fair. Fair. That's
Depends on
fair.
how much alcohol you've had.
I was going to say it depends on if you've had any of that or not. But most of the time, it's always a pretty decent conversation.
Yeah. Do you ever look back on conversations or arguments with people like, I wish I would have said this? It sounds so much cooler than I actually said.
All the time. Yes, I always go back. I'm like, oh, I should have said this. That would have been so epic.
And I'm not because I'm a loser. And when you said it, I didn't think of anything to say.
Now, like, I froze and I'm just like, you're mean too.
Like my sister-in-law, her and I were talking, and I was like, she said something about our mother-in-law, and she was like, well, being asked why she doesn't say anything back. And she's like, I just can't believe things like that would come out of another adult's mouth. So I don't know what to say.
That's fair half the time.
I was like, yeah, I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you don't expect someone to say certain things and you're like, huh?
Right? Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Bobby Bologna says my Raycon's cut in and out too, but I think it's interference from something. See, here's the thing too, though. Again, to my phone, perfectly fine. It's just when I'm at the computer, I may or may not have accidentally put my Raycons through the washing machine twice. And they still work, the washer and the dryer, on 2 separate occasions, and they still work perfectly. Guys, Raycon should sponsor us. Raycons are awesome. You can accidentally put them through the washing machine and the dryer twice, and they're still gonna work.
Raycon, where are you? Like, who's got a connection?
Right? Because they sponsor a lot of YouTube people.
Back in the day when people had headphones with cords,
yeah,
I had a pair of Beats, and I accidentally put them through the washer, and they did not work.
Oh, see? Raycon's better than Beats. the Raycon, proven and tested. Mine went through the washing machine twice, and the dryer. I was so scared because like the first time, because I have the ones that look like the little pill shaped ones.
Yeah.
And they're so small. And like if you put them in your jacket pocket or something and you're not really thinking, just throw everything in the dryer or the washer or whatever. And I had got them, like, I think the first time I accidentally did it, they were only like 4 months old. And I was like, I just got these for my birthday 4 months ago. And then I like put them in and I'm like, hopefully I don't get zapped. And I turn them on, I'm like, oh, perfectly fine. Cool beans.
It was the first time I had bought expensive anything. because I'm
Mhm.
usually the person who breaks things and like leaves things places and all kinds of shenanigans. So I only bought like cheap ones off Amazon, and I'm like, oh, I these are on, like some sort of deal. I can't remember where I got them, but I was like so excited, and I was like, crap, and this is why I don't buy expensive stuff. And
Yeah.
I broke them within like a month.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. So when I bought these Raycons, I was like, crap, I have to like hold these close to my heart because I'm
Right.
like,
And treasure them and love them.
I have AirPods too, and I use those sometimes, but I can't use those for like extended periods of time because they're just uncomfortable.
Oh, are those the ones that are, like, longer and kind of, like, hang down?
Yeah, they're just, I'm tiny, so like they don't fit great.
How tall did you say you were?
5'3". I
You're
was 5'3". Who knows what I am now? Probably
you're
shorter.
fun-sized.
Height size. Yep, but
Yes.
you know,
That's awesome. I like, see, I am taller, like, I'm 5'8", so I'm above normal height for a female, so I can't wear heels around anyone, and I'm
I don't
jealous
have
of
to wear
all
heels.
you shorter ladies that can wear heels and you don't have to worry about towering over people.
Oh, poor you and your height.
I don't get to wear cute shoes.
They make cute flats.
That's true. But there's this one time, it was when I was stationed in Korea. I was turning 21, and but I went over to my buddy's house because my buddy, two guys from my unit, they had their families over there, and like their families hung out all the time. And then when I got there, they kind of like took me under their wing because I was like brand new to the world, and I was hanging out with like their wives were gonna take me out, and they got me like they were like 6 inch like shiny gold sparkly hooker heels. They were like the best heels I had ever had and worn. And I wore them, but each of their wives, I'm pretty sure one of them was like 5 foot and the other one was like around 5'3". And then, I'm already 5'8" with 6 inch heels. I was like, they came up to here on me. I took a picture next to them. I'm like, no, I can't wear these. You guys can't look like kids next to me.
Oh, tall
Oh,
people problems.
it's yeah, yeah. Bad Duck with a $2 super chat. What's up, Bad Duck? Quack, my dudette. See, Bad Duck, I want to know something because I feel like Bad Duck is newer around here.
I do too. I
Bad
think
Duck,
2 weeks.
yeah, but oh, my phone just fell on the ground. That was a noise. Mrs. Flux is gonna be like, "You okay?" Yeah, I just dropped my phone on the floor. Yeah, I feel like Bad Duck is newer to the group, but he's been such an awesome addition. He's everywhere. Or she. I don't know if I feel like Bad Duck is a dude.
I feel like Bad Duck is a dude because they were asking me about hunting.
But I mean,
We duck hunt. So I made a joke earlier today about
uh-huh.
the fact that I duck hunt. So you might want to stay away from me.
I've actually never been hunting and I really want to try.
Mr. Squid duck hunts. It's like his favorite hobby in the world. Like,
Yeah. Do
but
you like you hunt and then eat the duck?
yes, we have duck in our freezer. So
Oh,
if
fun.
things go off the rails, at least I have duck.
That hey, we got squirrels that constantly run on our bed fence or on our back fence, so that's what we're counting on when shit hits the fan.
We have
So
chickens. So
I want chicken so bad. How many
yeah,
chickens do you have?
just 4, and I don't even know what breed they are. They're really they're just in our backyard. We have a little coop for them, and
Oh,
like
I want
I
chickens because
I
I
don't
want
mind them. They were a lot cuter when they were smaller.
eggs. Did you
Now
name
I reach in there and they like peck at me, and I tell them if they keep pecking at me, I'm gonna make chicken for dinner.
them?
It's Mr.
Oh,
Squid's hobby. He cleans it out. He goes and gets the eggs every day. I just cook the eggs.
Nice. I mean,
Yep.
that's a good way to do it.
They're so much better than store-bought. Oh my god.
That's what I want so bad. Like, they're so much better, and I want to taste that.
If you lived anywhere near me, I would supply you, but
Are you south or north
I'm
or?
in Georgia.
Oh, so you're south. Oh man. Oh,
Yep.
you're in the bad state. You're in the scary state.
Yeah, I'm in the call your congressman state.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna pray for you extra hard tonight.
Yeah, I'm in the I have chronic health issues and I'm really hoping that baby squid does not because
Yeah.
yeah. But I
Oh,
don't live anywhere near Atlanta, so I'm like
good,
3.5 hours from Atlanta. So we stay away from there as
good.
mm-mm, much as possible.
Bad Duck says, "Oh, he came with the What the Hales crew, and he's really that is really enjoying." Oh man, I'm so glad that you came. Oh, and he is a dude,
Good.
confirmed dude. We're glad to have you here. I'm
We
glad you guys came in.
let's get some more male viewers because we have that like 80-20 thing going on.
You know, I've never checked. I probably should check my analytics, but I've never actually checked to like see what my audience is like, male or female. I feel like I have a good split of both.
I'm not a YouTuber, so I have no idea.
I feel like if you started a channel,
What would I
we
start
would
a
all,
channel about?
I don't know, you just talk about bullshit and like me, I just started a channel because I want to hang out with people. And
That's fair.
I do paint stuff and I'm like, I'll just stream and I'll hang out with people and
I
eventually stuff kind of comes like I just started the yearly review stuff that just kind of flowed organically,
I feel
as
like
it
I
were.
need to get into this Legos crew that's going on here lately.
Ooh, right? Legos are like super fun. And speaking of Legos, Valhalla in the house. What's up, Val?
That's where I saw him in the chat and I was like, that's where the Legos clicked.
Oh man, see, and I keep talking about it, and I keep forgetting to look for the Lego Death Star. But like, we all grew up with I grew up with Legos at my parents' house growing up. We had like that huge Rubbermaid like that Rubbermaid bin, and it was just full of Legos, like just random every and any piece, and we'd all share out of it and build out of it, and
I
we
feel like
made many a Lego house.
it's gotten so much more creative than what I was like the
Right?
house with the windows and the roof. That's it.
Right? I'm like, we
Basic.
got a door. Like the door was the highlight for us.
And now people are making tanning salons and RVs. Like,
Well, and like the kits that they come out with these days, like I know Val did one where it was like a helmet and it looked so cool. I'm like, wow, like Legos have gotten so crazy and they're awesome.
we haven't hit the Lego phase in this house. And as much as I'm like watching everybody else and I'm a little jealous, I'm like, I don't want to step on them in the morning.
Yeah, that does happen quite a bit, unfortunately.
Things in this house tend to disappear and then reappear magically. Like, I was doing
That
laundry
happened.
today and I folded the laundry and I went to the living room where she was playing, and all of a sudden there's toys on the couch that I haven't seen in weeks. I've been looking for these small parts and I haven't found them, and they just so happen to be on the couch. I swear I
Oh
looked everywhere.
man, you they find the places, I guess.
For some reason, I'm thinking I need to start looking under couch cushions
Probably, because I feel like that's a good hiding place.
because that's where these toys ended up, on top of the couch. So I'm thinking maybe she put them
Like
in,
stuff them and then put them up.
and
Yeah,
then I don't know. It happens at least twice a week where things disappear and then other things reappear.
oh my goodness, that's so cute though. I mean,
Toddler
it's
life.
cute. It's cute because it's not happening to me.
I love it, but sometimes I'm like, what goes on in her little mind?
Yeah, like I think that the first memories that I had, I don't really remember having like formed memories until I was probably like 8. So, if I was thinking back to a kid, yeah, I would definitely hide them in the cushions and down the toilet.
That's the crazy thing is today I'm in the okay, finally getting a shower by myself because I'm like she's in her room and she's playing. She comes to me in the shower, rips open the shower curtain, and gives me the plunger from the other bathroom.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Overshare.
Oh,
It hasn't been used in like forever, and it
yeah,
was cleaned, but like she hands it to me, and I'm like, "Go put it back." And she's looking
yeah.
at me and smiling. I'm like, "Go put it back." She eventually did, but it's like this is what I get for trying to do something by myself for the first time.
No, no, they're gonna come and be like, here, I got it for you. You need it. Here you go.
I mean, this is
Oh
my
my
life. I love it, but it's just
motherhood.
the
Oh, I
stories
can't.
I have are just hilarious, and I don't understand how this thing happened.
I can't wait to have kids. Mrs.
It's
Fluxxing.
fun.
Yeah,
It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, but it's the most fun thing I've ever done in my life.
yeah.
Like
And
every day
do
is
you,
a new experience.
oh my goodness. Do you just have the one baby squid?
Yeah, we're one and done because I'm
Oh,
old.
you're not old. You just said you were what?
38.
38?
But as far as babies go, we're old.
That's according to Western medicine, and Western medicine is like mostly bullshit these days. Like women are in their primes in their mid to late 40s or mid to late 30s.
Yeah, it's just I have to admit my OB was amazing.
Hmm.
However, she passed away, so it's kind of like a sign from the universe that
Oh, yeah, that might be a sign.
yeah, she was younger than me too. That's the sad part.
Oh, oh, that's unfortunate. Oh man,
Yeah. So it's
that's
kind of a sign from the universe. It's like, yeah, she was a really
yeah.
good baby. Like I had a really
This was
easy
a really good
pregnancy.
run. Let's not mess it up.
Exactly.
Oh wow, that's I'm one of 4, and my parents wanted 6, but my mom had some health issues after my youngest brother was born, my baby brother, and I'm not saying thankfully they stopped at 4, but like thank God they stopped at 4. Because I'm like, I
Um,
mean, even having like 4 kids is kind of a lot these days. But
yeah.
I've heard that 1 is the hardest and that 2, or I've heard that 2 is the hardest and 3 everything just becomes easy after that because then they start caring for themselves. I'm like, hmm,
I'm an only
hmm.
child too, so I really don't know any different.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
What about Mr. Squid?
He just has one brother,
Okay.
but they're 10 years apart, so
Oh,
I'm not
wow.
super.
So
I
you're
mean,
perpetuating the cycle of the lonely child. Excuse me, only
unfortunately,
child.
unfortunately,
No, that's cool. There was a dude in my unit who was like one of 13, and I'm like, "Huh." Like all from the same woman mother. And I'm like,
that how
how do you have that many children? I don't understand. Like, what was that one TV show where they had like 20 kids?
I think it was a TLC where everybody kind of went crazy. Like
Yeah.
the oldest is a
Oh,
felon.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that one.
the youngest are writing books about how their parents are crazy.
Yeah, you should definitely not have that many kids.
No, 18 like
No.
18 kids and counting or something like that.
Yep. That's what it was. Nope. I
Not that
mean,
I watch
again,
TLC dramas back
But
in the
we all
day.
heard about it. We all
That's
oh
true.
my god. But see, back in the day, and, like, we're not, we're not far apart in age, so, like, because you're a millennial, right?
Technically, yeah,
Yeah.
but I
You're
identify more with Gen X.
Do you really?
Yeah, in the sense of like I had the same toys as they did. I didn't have a cell phone until I was 17, and it was out of
Oh, wow.
necessity, not like they're
Yeah.
everywhere. Like
Yeah.
didn't have the internet until
Okay,
I
that's
think I was 13, 13 or 14 when I got the internet.
yeah.
So, like I identify more because I was born in '85, so like
Okay.
more with Gen X
You're, like,
than
right at the beginning, because 'cause I'm pretty sure 85 is the start of millennials, right?
I think it's like 81, but I'm like
Oh, is
right over
it?
I'm like the
The cut.
overlap.
Yeah.
And I
That makes sense.
technically a millennial, but millennials are weird.
Hey!
My
Hey!
mom's a
Well,
boomer.
no, I am weird.
My parents are boomers, literally boomers.
Oh, wow.
My dad's not a tech boomer. He's like tech everything, but he's an actual boomer.
Oh, wow. I think my parents were Gen X. Gen X was whenever the mid 60s were. That was my parents.
Yeah, my parents were late 50s, early 60s.
Okay. Generations, man, did you know we're already into Generation Alpha?
I know.
I did not realize we had cycled over again. And I'm like, y'all, this is the last year. We're about to reach beta next year.
That's the problem. Well, I think
Yes.
we're already there.
See, and I'm like, I was telling Mrs. Flux, I'm like, we have to hurry up and have a kid this year because I will not have a beta. We have to have an alpha. We can't have a beta. We can't have a beta baby.
Maybe things will get better after the betas because
See, yeah, and we think that with everything going on, it's the betas that are probably going to be like the next strong generation
I hope so.
because we all think shit's about to hit the fan. So I'm pretty sure betas are going to be like the badasses.
I hope so because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't with today's society. I want my mountaintop. I want to just go live on a mountaintop and get away from society because
Yeah, I live in
society.
a town of less than 3,000 people, and I'm okay with that.
I am so jealous. That sounds awesome.
It's quiet. I mean, I still have neighbors. Like the next house is like 150 feet away. Like it's not
That's
like
not
it's
too
you
bad.
know I
Yeah.
don't live out in this sticks. I live in the center of a small town,
Yeah.
but like you get 2 miles out of town and there's nothing.
Oh, that is awesome. I want to move to that place. I want to move to a place like that so bad.
The only problem is like when you need a Walmart, it's like there's one 30 miles away from here, or there's one 25 miles away from here. Which one are you going to go to?
What do you have a restaurant?
Yeah, there's a couple of family run restaurants, but
Not
there's
like
one
anything.
grocery store. I don't go grocery shopping in this town. I go grocery shopping when I go into town. It's 40 minutes to get to the gym. Like, yeah.
See, it's like that's gotta I bet you deal with a lot less stupid people though. Like today I got this close to hit like literally I was this close to hitting a guy. All because he was a fucking dumbass who thought his time was more important than all of our times. And instead of waiting in the line of cars, decided to zoom up the side and try and cut everybody off. And I almost hit him. And I'm like, I hate society. I hate people. What the fuck? And it made me so mad. And I got so angry because like where he cut me off and like he cut me off and almost hit another car trying to cut me off. And I'm just like, bro, you couldn't wait 30 seconds?
I don't mean to interrupt you,
Yeah,
but my
no.
dad's in chat.
Oh, where's Daddy Squid?
Keith.
Keith. Oh, what's up, Daddy Squid? What's up, Keith?
Oh, that's funny.
Everybody say hi to Keith. Say hi to Daddy Squid. That's
You're
awesome.
forever now known as Papa Squid.
Yes, Papa Squid. So, okay, I want to know the origins of Squid Pro Quo.
Okay, so for a while I was Navy vet on here, like wasn't really in chat. There is a Daily Wire podcast for sports,
Oh.
called Crane and Company, and I am in their chat from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
And because one of the people on there is from the town that I go to the gym in, or that I used to live in down here, the first town I moved to when I moved to Georgia.
Nice.
And so I always talked to him because it's like, hey, you're from where I'm from, like,
Yeah.
And somebody mentioned something, and it was something about the Joe Biden quid pro quo. And
Nice.
somebody said Squid Pro Quo, and I'm like, that is hilarious. And there was a troll in their chat because they're the Daily Wire, so everybody gets on them because they're the Daily Wire, and they have nothing. They try to do sports and sports only. I will give them credit where credit is due. And so I changed my name to that to troll him and him not know who I was.
Nice.
And I never went back. It was like, this is just work.
Yeah, it's a great screen name. And
I changed my Twitter and my Instagram, and now it's just Squid.
Nice. It's like the brand, Squid Pro Quo.
Yeah, I rebranded myself and it worked. And I'm like, now I can't go back because it's too big.
That's what she said.
I got too big for my other name.
You outgrew it and you outshined it.
That doesn't sound candid at all now, does it?
No, it's fine. It's good. It's good to grow, and it's good to have growth and change and all that.
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber, apparently.
Hell yeah. I mean, you're at least a mega mod.
Only on one channel, though.
Wait, you're a mod on my channel, I think.
I don't think I am.
Are you? I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Nope.
If you're a mod, if you're not, then I will definitely mod you. And then you can at least be modding my channel too. So,
hey, moving up in the world,
right? Bad Duck with a $2 super chat. Thank you. Did I already read this? I don't remember. Either way, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Quack, my dude. What's up, my dude? I'm so glad that you came over. You're a really funny dude. And then Unhug Hero again. Huh?
I'm liking a lot of the What the Hales people. They're the nicest people.
I love all the What the Hales people that came in, all the chats and stuff. They really mesh with we all have a lot of the same interests, and I love that we all have new friends now, and I love it.
We all have a common enemy.
Right?
Crazy girl.
And crazy judge.
Yeah. And now two crazy girls.
Two crazy girls?
There's a journalist, quote unquote.
Oh yeah.
They who shall remain nameless.
When she was in, who was it? Was it Megan Fox's or Tug's? I think it was Megan Fox. It was Megan's live stream the other day, and she's just in the chat screaming at everybody, and it's like, bro, relax. What are you trying to accomplish here by screaming at all of chat? What is your goal? Because are you thinking everybody's just going to be like, oh yeah, I didn't think of that. You're right.
Well, a lot of the people were like, prove it. Prove it.
Right.
2 simple words. I don't care. You can have any opinion you want to have. I don't care. That's part of leaving me alone, is I will leave you alone. You can think however you want to think. But when you're presented with trying to yell at somebody else or convince somebody else, prove it. That's all I want. Prove it.
I just want just show me that you're not full of shit.
Yeah. Because you can think whatever you want. I don't care. But when you start interfering with my life and my interactions on YouTube, I have 2 simple words. Prove it. And if you can't, I know you're full of bullshit. And if you can, then fine. Great. I'm happy for you. Maybe I'll consider what you have to say now.
I agree with that. Because, like, I have all this evidence. Okay, show it. That's literally, I mean, and again, I agree with what is so hard with showing the evidence? Like,
I
I
don't
love how
understand.
she keeps saying, "Wait, you'll see. Okay, we've been waiting. How much longer are you going to keep us waiting? Because
We'll
we've
see
been
next.
waiting,
We'll see next week. We'll see next week.
right?" And it's like, I'm only going to keep holding on for so long before I'm like, yeah, you really shit. You really shit, lady.
I will take your word, and then I want you to back up your word with facts. And if you don't have facts,
And if not, at least, like, yeah. No, we got an EU raid. What's up, excited utterance? What's up, lady? And what's up, raiders? No one has given her a chance to show the evidence.
wait,
I think
which
everyone
her are
just
we talking about? Because
I think we're talking about Sarah? No, her name wasn't Sarah. It was, guys, I'm not trying to be a dick, but all I can think of is Sharp because that's what all chat kept saying. Shara. Okay, I think she reached out to Megan Fox, and Megan Fox, what's up, girl? And what's up, Raiders? I think Megan Fox was like, yeah, show me. Email me your stuff. Show me your stuff. Because Megan Fox isn't going to be like, yeah, just come on my show and present everything there. Because, look.
Megan Fox wrote a whole book on showing people the evidence. She's not going to just take someone's word for it.
Because someone could pop up on her show and be like, here's my evidence. Look at it. This is the evidence. So, of course, Megan Fox is going to vet the person. She's going to be like, show me the evidence, send me the stuff. Because, again, anyone can pop up and be like, look, evidence. Like, you have to. She's a journalist.
She's an actual journalist.
Why would she want to interact with Megan
hasn't been rude.
I don't think she started out as being rude.
No.
But then when she kept accusing her of being like, I have this evidence, and Megan was like, okay, show me, and just wouldn't.
And she also, Megan, some not nice things as far as like, oh, Megan claims to be a real journalist. She is. She writes for a website and she is published. Like,
it's one of those. I mean, there's me and you. Will she go on with you or I? Because again, I won't be a dick.
I mean, I'm not a YouTuber, but if someone has evidence they want to present and they come to me with it, I will
present the evidence. I'll give her a platform to show her evidence. But again, I'm gonna vet it. And I'm going to make sure, like, I'm going to need her to send it to me so I can pre-look at it and make sure that it's, not just this.
Yeah.
Because, again,
like, if the first time was live on YouTube, like, you're not going to like my reaction if it's not real.
Yeah, it's not going to be like a live and
I think people in chat
be respectful and call her by her real name. Well, yeah. Sure. Like, like I said, I want to hear the evidence. And if she has it, which so far, the only thing that I've seen from this woman is she keeps saying, wait and see. Well, what are we waiting and seeing for? If you have evidence of some like foul bullshit, why would you not be like, look at this foul bullshit? I don't understand why you're keeping it so close to the chest. If this is your redeeming evidence, this one thing that you have is going to prove that everybody else is being retarded. Why would you not want to show that to people and be like, look, you're all being retarded?
Yeah, someone thought someone about one of my friends, or even though they're not friends anymore, I don't know that whole drama. I can only watch so much at night with bedtime routines and getting things ready for the next day and being exhausted. Yeah. And I had lots of caffeine today. That's why I'm able to wake up right now.
To function. Nice.
Yeah. Like, I would want to see, like, just give me the evidence. It's not hard. Like,
Yeah, and
if someone
it's
had
really
evidence, say someone accused one of my friends and I had evidence, I'd be like splattered all over the world. Here, like, this is the evidence. My friend is not like this. But
yeah.
all I hear is next week, later, you'll see. Show me.
Yeah. And so, like, I mean, I will give anybody a platform. I'm just a tiny little YouTuber, so I don't really like offer it to people because I'm like, I can't give you much. I've got like 1,800 subs. I don't
And
even
that's
have
so
2,000
wrong.
subs. So I'm like, I can't even offer you a big platform. Like, I can't offer you much, but I can offer you a place to be like, hey,
But
this
you
is what's
do
going
have friends that have very decent sized platforms.
on. And that's true too. I got
So
friends in high places. So if you come to me and I deem what you say is truthful, and I mean, not even if I look at it and I'm like, okay, this is like legit stuff, we're gonna say, guys, look at this legit shit. This is like, this doesn't make sense. However, if you sit here and try and feed me a bunch of like altered, doctored, redacted bullshit,
arts
I'm
and
gonna be like, this is all redacted, altered bullshit.
arts and crafts evidence like somebody else we know.
Oh my god, I just want that case to go forward so bad, and I'm so scared it's not because she fired her lawyer. On a different topic, sorry.
Oh, there's so many that are like just
There's that so currently Tonsil Twins and Sarah Boone are my two favorites that I have been waiting for, and it's like they keep getting delayed, and I'm so scared Sarah Boone is never gonna go to trial.
it's never gonna go to trial because
She's insane.
that I
But
wasn't
she's
about to
not
say it.
insane clinically. She's just insane in the I'm a total bitch way.
Yeah, she has to make everything way harder than it needs to be because she knows what she probably allegedly did, and she doesn't want to go to trial because then it might not be allegedly anymore.
Mm-hmm. And see, oh, God, oh
See, and I'm so glad I have YouTube because Mr. Squid, I got
oh,
him to watch Maya only because of Baby Squid. I was like, you need to watch this so that if something happens with her,
mm-hmm.
because she got COVID when she was 6 months old, and I had to take her to the ER. And she got COVID from her father because he brought it home from work.
Oh,
So he got it
shame,
first,
Mr.
then
Squid.
she got it, then I got it, then my mom got it.
Oh,
But I took her to the ER because she's 6 months old. She has a fever I can't control. We need to, get this under wraps. And this ER doctor was like the most rude person, like blaming her father for not having the Fauci ouchie. And like that's why she got just like it's 2023. We are past this. Like
that
we are
happened in 2023, and they were doing that.
Valentine's Day 2023. Last
Oh.
year he gave me COVID. This year he gave me the flu. I'm done with Valentine's gifts.
You're like, I'm done with your Valentine. Stop it. Oh, that's terribly hilarious. Terribly hilarious.
I don't want any more Valentine's Day gifts for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I don't really blame you on that one. But it's like, I don't know, with Sarah Boone, I just hope so bad. And it's funny because, like, I find it to be so hilarious because, again, like, when we were getting ready to deploy, you spend a lot of time with your unit, you all goof around and you just get bored. And when you have giant deployment duffel bags that are like literally this big, and you have a female in your unit that is like 4'11" and this big, you gotta put her in the suitcase. I mean, she went in willingly. We left her head out. We did it the smart way and left her head out of the duffel bag. But she got in.
Hide and seek.
Yeah. No, we were just goofing around bored in the barracks one night, and she's like, I think I can fit in there.
Barracks.
Huh?
At least you had barracks. I lived on a floating hunk of junk.
Oh, see, that's why I could never be in the like I I'm not afraid of the ocean because I love like surfing and like being on like I don't mind going on like the coast and the beach, but like the open ocean and like the deep ocean, that is terribly horrifically scary to me.
I was aviation, so the only time we lived on the boat was when we were deployed. But those people live on ship's company lives on the boat 24/7 if you're E5 and below.
Oh,
Or E4 and below. E5 you can move out. But they live there
oh,
permanently.
that's like everywhere.
Yeah,
You live on a boat.
you live on a boat. Unless you're like I was aviation, so we had barracks because our jets
Yeah.
aren't on the boat when it's in port.
Yeah.
So we got barracks. And we got the bougie
Oh, I
barracks
could.
for aviation.
You
But
guys,
ship's company
aviation gets everything nice.
lives on the boat full time.
Oh yeah, screw. Nope. I'm happy. I have my.
So you
I
have
am now never sad with the barracks.
a coffin rack and a locker about this big and about that tall. And that's all you have.
Like 24/7.
24/7. I
You
mean,
don't
I'm
even
sure
get
that
your own room, do you?
nope, you sleep 3 high.
On
There
a
is
basis when you're not deployed.
yeah. When we were deployed, there was 87 women in my berthing area. Standing in line to take a shower, standing in line to go to the bathroom, standing in line to eat, standing up to eat.
Yeah, yeah. I think of all branches, Navy probably has it the worst because of boats.
Yeah. But we
Yeah,
also have it the best because we're
you get to go to all the cool ports and
I get
stuff.
to shower every day.
That's true. That's true. You have your whole house everywhere you go. That's got to be nice. Yeah, when you like I know the longest I have ever had to go without a shower was 23 days.
Yeah,
That is
no.
the that
I
is the
went like
longest.
2 days. But I also was covered in like jet fuel and stuff all the time. But the laundry situation is horrible. Horrible. You
Yeah,
get your
see,
laundry back smelling worse than you gave it up.
ooh.
Yeah,
See,
because
I
it
was
sits
gonna
in
get
the dryer and if it's not dry, sometimes they just let it sit there and sometimes it's stuck in the washer until it dries so it smells. So you always go on deployment with your own toilet paper and your own Febreze.
what about baby wipes? For us, it was a baby because
Yeah.
because we didn't have showers, like baby wipes were the washing method.
Yeah,
So
but
we
you had to
always
make sure that you cleaned up well with toilet paper first because you couldn't flush them. So, like, you didn't want to leave that stuff in the trash either. So, you have to pick your battles.
Wow.
But yeah, doing a little like armpit girl
Yeah,
area,
because
backside
that's
touch up during the day was like when it's 130 degrees outside
oh my
and
god,
you're
that
in the middle of the ocean, so it's humid as hell.
oh, I never thought see, like, because I always thought, like, we would be in the middle of the desert and it's hot as hell, but it's just dry, but you're getting all the sand kicking, whipping around. But, like, on the ocean, you have all that humidity and the salt water.
The salt water
That's
is
like,
awful. We
oh, that's gotta suck so hard.
yeah, it has its moments. But we also have like parties because we
See,
we're, we're out to sea for I think 60 days without seeing a port visit. So we got a Steel Beach picnic.
wow.
So we got music, um, not barbecue, but like grilled hamburgers instead of like cooked in a
Yeah,
kitchen. And,
yeah, yeah.
and 2 beers per person.
Oh, they actually gave you 2 beers for per person? Well, you guys don't drive anywhere, so I guess so.
No,
Oh, that is so cool. See, I feel like it would both be really awesome to live on a boat because you're living on, like, a mini floating city and, like, everything you need is there, but also, there's also, like, how many are housed on a boat? Like, 2,000?
a carrier 6,000
Jesus! Wait,
between
how do you guys move?
between ship's company, the squadrons, the air wing staff, the admiral's staff, because that's the admiral's boat.
Yeah.
So about 6,000.
Wow. That's like a
There
whole
are people
department
that
of
you
people.
would go to work a different way. You would walk to work a different way, and you'd see people that you'd never seen before. You'd go into port, and there'd be like 3 ships. When we went to Korea, there was like 3 or 4 ships
Uh-huh.
in port, and I was shooting pool with somebody, and I was like, "What boat are you on?" They're like, "Enterprise." I'm like, "I've been there for 2 years, and I haven't seen you."
That's so crazy. Like that's how big. See, and I've never seen like a carrier in real life, and like I've never really like I've seen boats up close, but like none really that big. And so I'm trying to picture just the size of it. It's like, geez, to be able to house 6,000 people, yeah, you would never see some of them.
Yeah, but just think you're 3 high, like,
You're packed in there.
you are packed in there, like, I don't know.
So do you like what would you bring with you? Well, I guess that's your home anyways, so all you don't have stuff?
Unless
Where do
you're
you put stuff?
unless you're ship if your ship's company, you stay there. I didn't.
Yeah.
So we had to move everything onto the boat the night before.
Where do you
Sometimes
put
you get
everything?
access a couple of days before, but you
Yeah,
pack your sea bag and you gotta pick your rack, and you you get to pick where you want to sleep.
okay.
Here's the thing. If you pick where you want to sleep and you're an E3 and an E4 comes along and says, "I want your rack,"
You gotta move for that
you
shit.
move.
Oh, wow.
So it's picking a rack where you think that you like it. It's not your ideal spot, but it's one where once you unpack all your stuff, you won't have to repack it up and move it.
Wow. So in a 3 high bunk, what is the best bunk to get? Because I would think it's the bottom because you don't have to move, but also I feel like that's the worst because the top 2 people are getting up and down.
If you're tall, you want the top.
That's fair.
If you are short or scared of heights or roll over a lot in bed, you want the bottom. If you are comfortable, the best place, the ideal place for some people is the middle, because
Okay.
when you're standing up, you can see everything in your rack without having to climb. Because if you're on the top rack, you have to climb
Oh,
to even see what's in your rack. If you're on
yeah.
the bottom, you have to sit on the floor, which is disgusting.
That makes sense, and if that middle one is just right there, so you can just kinda stand there and do your thing.
Yeah. So it's all dependent on personal
Height.
preference, and like I'm
Wow.
short, so like I was able to sleep sideways, curled up in the fetal position, had my laundry at the end, and I still had room.
Nice. Nice.
So it's all about perspective.
Wow. That
We
that
had a
just
guy that was 6'4", 240. He had to sleep on top because he literally could not,
fit
his
inside of it.
shoulders would not fit.
Does anybody sleep in hammocks anymore?
No,
Do you even get hammocks anymore?
I don't know.
Oh, man. I remember back in the day, hammocks were a thing, and I always wanted to be sleeping on a boat in a hammock because I feel like that rocking would just feel really nice.
I'd be afraid that someone would spin me if I made them mad.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because I
because
remember
that would
seeing
definitely happen.
in boot camp about being triced up, basically lock your rack at night, because if someone made you
Right
mad,
up?
so the rack, the coffin rack is like 6 inches high, but you sleep on it. But in
Yeah.
order to get it open, you have to pull up or push up your rack and like put a metal pole down. Well, if you pissed somebody off and you didn't lock your rack, they would actually, I'm sure it doesn't happen now because everybody's woke and, soft, but
And
like back in the
stupid and
day,
not funny anymore.
if you made somebody mad and you forgot to lock your rack at night, they would trace you up while you were still in it and you couldn't get out.
Damn. That's kind of hilarious.
Happened to one person below me. I always locked my rack.
You're like,
Made it a little inconvenient if you need to get out super quick and get dressed, But at the same time, I didn't have to worry about who I made mad and revenge.
Oh my god, that is like terrible and hilarious. No, in the army, they got pissed at you. They would just flip your bunk, and it's like, okay, well, there goes all my shit. So
Did
that
you ever
was
do stuff in basic training to people you didn't like?
define stuff.
We called it like Rick. It's basically Ricky hazing. Like one girl didn't make it through. She ended up quitting. They I had nothing to do with this. I did not have anything to do with this, but she made a couple people mad, and Ricky tied her to her bed. They'd used dental floss and tied her to her rack.
Oh wow.
So in the morning when she tried to get up, she couldn't get up. So she got yelled at by our RDCs thinking that she wasn't getting out of bed. It's like, no, she got us all in trouble the previous day.
Oh, well then she deserved it, and I don't feel bad anymore.
Yeah, but it's like, be careful who you made mad, because
Yeah, especially when you get everybody in trouble, everybody's gonna get mad at you.
when
And
80
like,
girls are pissed at you,
oh my god, there was one
that's
night.
that's a lot of estrogen.
Yeah. So like we had in my basic training, we had like an open we had the ghetto barracks. We had like the pop-up like trailer ones because we didn't get the permanent pretty ones because we were the outcasts for some reason, because of course we were. And so we had like these trailer barracks, and it was just like one big open bay, and we had, I want to say maybe it was like 15 racks on this side, maybe 15 racks on this side. So there was no, because there was probably 20 females. So probably, yeah, 15 and 15. Well, when you have 20 females, I mean, like you said, 80 females, but like at one, we were in 3 different platoons. Now the 3 different platoons, the guys all had separate barracks, but because the females were so, like, there were only, so many of us, they're like, it doesn't matter, just put everybody, all the females in one barracks.
That was the same with us.
Yeah, and like first platoon and third platoon hated each other. They did not like each other whatsoever, and they were on one side of the room, and then, first platoon was on the other side of the room. And like second platoon, we were broken up between both sides, and we were just like friends with everybody, right? Well, at one point, first platoon got in trouble, and they had, or third platoon got in trouble, and they had to like write a bunch of essays and stuff, and they went, like, all the girls went into the bathroom so that they could write and keep the lights off in the main base so we all could go to sleep, because like third platoon was nice like that. Well, first platoon was not as nice, and they got in trouble, and they had to write an essay, and they're like, if we're up, everybody's up, the lights are on, we're writing this, whatever. Well, third platoon didn't like that, and so someone from third platoon went and turned off the lights, went to bed, and then someone from first platoon went and turned on the lights, and I'm like, oh, shit's about to go down. And then a third platoon, lights went off, and I'm like, oh fuck, if it happens one more time, this is gonna get bad. And the lights go on, and I'm like, oh fuck. And then someone from third platoon, why the fuck do you keep turning the lights on? We're all trying to sleep, it's lights out. And then this other bitch from across the room is like, we have to get this shit done, we got all our blah 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 blah. And then this girl, she was like one of my best friends, she was in the bunk right next to me, she's screaming, she's like, we have to do our shit, like, you guys can do your shit, but you deal with it. And this other girl was like, well, we work hard every day, and we work harder than you guys, and blah blah. And she goes, oh, well, that's good, you want a fucking cookie? Oh wait, you can't have the fucking cookie because you're overweight and you have to do extra PT every day. And we're like, oh. And by this time, both sides are screaming at each other, and like me and a couple of the other girls from second platoon are just like, Oh my god. And one of the girls from second platoon went and got a couple of flashlights and started just like strobing out everywhere. And then another girl from second platoon just starts going, Jerry, Jerry, and it like, oh my god, it was one of the most chaotic things. And I'm like, one girl just got up and screamed at everybody. Was like, everybody, we're all gonna get in trouble. Shut the fuck up. Calm the fuck down. And it kind of like settled down, but just like the whole cookie thing, I was like, oh, they were, and like that, and that's when she jumped out of her rack and went to the center of the room, and then that's when they started screaming, Jerry. It was insane.
We never had anything quite like that on deployment. That's like you don't want to be there, but you really don't want to leave because if something, you're gonna get in trouble if you stay, because if one's in trouble, we're all in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be there. But there was in our helicopter squadron that was in our air wing, there was one lady who kept making everybody angry. Like somebody was gonna get her back. Someone pooped in her pillowcase. And she didn't know it until she laid her head on her pillow. The whole barracks, because like you said, the guys, they are separated out by squadron or division because there's so many of them, but the girls, there's only so many of us. So we're all together. And the whole air wing was in one, like they're separated out by like knee knockers and different areas, but like it was one, there's two bathrooms and like one big room. And in the helo squadrons area, you could smell it when you walk, because you had to walk by it to go to the bathroom. And I was like, I kind of felt bad, but she was rude to me too, and I didn't do anything to her. So,
oh, that's
like, be careful who you make mad.
Yeah,
like you never know who will do some, and they never figured out who it was.
Oh, that's the best part.
Like I still to this day,
Squid. Was
Yeah.
it you? It was you, Squid.
No.
It was you, Squid, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was
That's disgusting.
Really quick, this came, I'm sorry, Unhug Hero, this came in at like 30 minutes ago. $5 super chat. Squid is older than B, not by much, 37. Feel the millennial overlap. We're the last group to remember life before internet and cell phones. To be fair, I remember that too, because that all came out, I was born in 91. So up until I was probably about like 8 or 9 is when like the internet kind of, I remember my mom emailing a lot. And that was the only thing we had internet for, was because my mom used the emails. But thank you so much for that $5 super chat. And then Bad Duck with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much for the $2. Quit trying to rationalize stupid. That was earlier when we were talking about Shara and that situation. Thank you so much, Bad Duck. Alpha and Omega, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We have a real problem with some E3 who thought he was hot shit from another company's. So we kidnapped him and duct taped him to a HESCO barrier.
Could you imagine doing some of this stuff now? People would be discharged.
Yeah, you can't do funny shit like that anymore, because then you get discharged. It's like you only leave them there for a little while so they stop doing stupid shit. Like, it's called self-policing. But, you know. But it is almost 9:30. And I know, right? I'm like, dude, we're definitely gonna hang out again.
We got to do this again.
Yes, we are gonna do this again, and like, yes, because this was fun. I enjoyed this a lot. But guys, we are gonna wrap it up here for the night, because I gotta like do the nighttimey stuff, and you know, do all that good, feed the dog, feed my cat is sick. Our outdoor
Oh,
cat is sick. And so she's been sick for a couple of days, but like today was the first time she yelled at me. And it's like, oh, she's yelling at me. She's feeling better. So I got to go outside and just cuz she's feral, but we have a little like cat shelter box thing that she sleeps in and we feed her, so she kind of adopted us. And I just she's not been really eating much, and like today was the first day she kind of vocalized, started being vocal again. She yells for everything. She yells, she's just a what are you doing? Like she'll just sit at the front door and scream at us. And then we'll open the door and then she'll just look at us and we're like, okay. But today was the first day she was vocal, so I have to go outside and just make sure that she's okay and check on her and everything. But thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, Squid.
oh,
This was awesome. And I don't know if you where did it go? I smell a melting point in your future. I don't know if you know this, but Val and I do a show, like we need to make it more regular. We call it the melting point, and we just kind of talk about like vet stuff.
sure.
And like I think you should definitely come on with us at some point.
Sounds good to me. Just let me know when.
Yeah, because it's like
Maybe I
it's
can get a better setup than my laptop, and
ooh, we're gonna make you a streamer. Hell yeah, we're gonna make you a streamer. Guys, we're making Squid a streamer. Guys,
I'm
once
pretty
in
sure
the
Mr. Squid thinks I'm a nutcase.
oh no, well, like you were saying earlier, like Mrs. Flux was so happy that I found the law tube so that I stopped bothering her with this stuff and just talk to her about it or talk to you guys all about it now. And like I think
I
I
think
think
that seems to be a common thing. I've heard that from more than one person.
like everybody.
Or like now
Like
my spouse
everybody's
doesn't have to
spouse,
listen to me talk to
right?
all these cases.
Literally like all of us, it's like we're all happy we found each other because our spouses are all super annoyed with us already.
Pretty much.
But I'm so glad you like said yes, because I'm like she's gonna think I'm a weirdo and she's not gonna want to talk to me. And then
No, I have
Flax,
to admit, like I was like, sure, I'll do it. And then I was like, wait, am I gonna fangirl when I go on with Flux? Because it's Flux. Everybody knows Flux.
yeah, I want to be like everybody's friend. That's it. I'm just everybody's friend.
I
Not
want to be everybody's friend until they
everybody.
troll, and then
Mostly everybody.
I troll people because I troll the trolls. It's kind of
Yeah,
entertaining.
yeah. I like all like I always have one rule and it's like don't be a dick. But it's like unless they're being a dick, then you can totally match their energy and respond in dickish ways.
Yeah, I try to
But
respond in the funny
funny
dick
dick
way.
way. Yeah.
Like, thanks for helping the algorithm. Like, any engagement is good engagement. Keep talking.
Exactly.
Let the world know how you really are.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Um but yeah, we're gonna get Squid to become a streamer, and the first way we do that is, guys, just go over to her page and subscribe, and it'll force her to start putting out videos because she's gonna start getting subscribers, and she's gonna feel bad that she has no content, so it's gonna force her to become a content creator.
I wouldn't even know what to do, but we'll figure it out, I guess.
Flex is your neighborhood friendly. Yes, yes, I am the neighborhood. I am what some would say is the local lesbian. But guys,
But
thank
you're not
you so
alone.
no, I'm not alone. See, Sarah didn't show up tonight. That beach did not show up tonight. I'm gonna yell at her tomorrow and
Oh,
be
don't
like,
worry.
bro,
I'll yell at her tomorrow.
I really think the three of us should do a stream too. Because like that would be really funny if the three like we're all three mods for Megan and just all of us be like,
Megan needs to do what Vices did and do a Meet the Mods stream.
that would be fun.
And just have
That would
everybody just,
what's up? Like, what's up? Let's meet the mods. Because I mean, oh my god, especially like all of Megan's mods are hilarious, to include yourself.
Thank
Like
you.
all
See, I don't
hilarious.
find myself very funny, but I guess,
Bro, you're funny.
I try, but just because I amuse myself doesn't mean I amuse anybody else.
See, and I always say that where I'm like, if I can at least make myself laugh, like that's okay. Because, as long as I can be entertained, I'm good.
I entertain myself, but I'm also very easily amused. So it might not.
I mean, Val says, I'm sure Megan would be all on board with you. Yeah, bro, if all of us just hang out, because Val's a mod too. Oh, bro, and Uncung Hero is a mod. I thought it's funny. I've always thought his profile picture is funny because at one point, he got like into an argument with someone on Twitter, and they're like, this person responding to Uncung Hero, who you can see that avatar, was like, this coming from a dude who supports Ukraine and has the Ukraine flag in his bio. And Uncung Hero was just like, bro, it's a dude. Why?
I don't do Twitter. Like, I'm on there, but like, I think it's the half step up from Reddit.
Yes.
So the only reason I use it is to communicate with people such as yourself.
Yep.
So like, I don't really. I'm there, but I'm not really like.
Yeah.
I try to stay away from it.
I got to be more on once I started like putting out videos and stuff, because I'm like, okay, I should probably actually like let people know I'm putting out videos. Like, this is a thing. But I tell you, I go down some holes. I go down some rabbit holes, and it is funny as like, you can argue. Like, you want to do some good trolling, Twitter is a great place for that. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. We're gonna call it. Hold on, let's see if there's anybody to send you to. Actually, I think potentially Criminal starts at 9:30. So if he started, we're gonna redirect over there. Let's see. No. That person, we're not. The only one. Oh, Shizzy's live. Let's go to Shizzy. We're gonna dump into Shizzy. He's doing what the hail stuff. I'm not sure. Florida Man's Edition Part 6. I'm not sure what that means, but that's what he's doing.
He's been doing like what the hails before Lynette.
Oh wow.
So going through their property. It's been pretty interesting.
Oh wow. I'm gonna have to check that out. But guys, make sure you tell Shizzy I said hello. Tell him Squid says, well, do you say hello to Shizzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell him Squid says hello. And
he's from Atlanta.
Oh, is he? I didn't know I knew he was in Georgia, but I didn't know where.
Yep.
Pretty neat. All right, guys. Be excellent to yourselves. Be excellent to each other. Have an excellent night. And we will, tomorrow night, The Unexplained on Jeff's stream. That's what's happening tomorrow night. The Unexplained on Jeff's stream with Danny on. We're doing Bigfoot and cryptids. So don't miss that. And then Minecraft morning on Saturday. Guys, be excellent to each other. Have a good one. Bye.